Hello, I'm TheZOMBIEJ. I just did a review on Venom. Yes. Stay tuned for a potential battle video. And yeah, I explained this in the previous video, so watch that video before watching this one. I'm going to be doing a fight video. Not stop motion, but at some point I'm going to be doing a video between these two. Venom versus Spider-Man. Yeah. Sit over there, Venom. We are going to be reviewing Spider-Man. Yep, here is Spidey. Spider-Bloke. Spider-Bloke. This video is getting derailed really fast. Alright, let's do this. So, this is Spider-Man, obviously. He is based on the original, 1990s or early 2000s television show, cartoon animation. That, obviously, the Venom set here was based on that show's Venom as well. I think it was called The Amazing Spider-Man. I don't remember. So, yeah. Looks pretty cool. He's got the color scheme of red, blue, some black, including some black printing. There's some parts on here, including sockets and whatnot, that are not supposed to be... Well, they're supposed to be color locked, but they had to make some exceptions here with Spider-Man because of the blue and the red. So, there you go. So let's take a look at Mr. Spidey. So the head, this neck is grossly thin, and it's absolutely fucking insane. Look at this. Seriously, he looks like he's, not even human, like a droid or something like that, going into the Star Wars thing. I mean, yeah, you can look at his head up all the way like that, that's not human at all. Well, it's a toy, so why... You can look all the way down and look at his, the tip of his spider cock. Spider cock, alright. The printing quality on this face is pretty good, I'd say. The spider logo on the chest portion is pretty good, too. I mean, they've got some, a couple of, what are these? I forget what these are called. Studs. They got a couple studs that are not covered up. I feel like that was a mistake on Lego's part. They could have put a 1x2 plate right there with some printing. Which there's some printing going down to his spider crotch area. And, yeah, that's just a mistake on their part. He's relatively thin. I mean, yeah, he's supposed to be thin, I guess. There's his spider ass. Yes, spider ass, because that's a thing. There's still some anti-studs exposed, which, that's always going to happen. The contrast of the red and the blue is kind of alright here and there. I mean, yeah, you still have light gray and dark gray and black, and also white for the webs, because he's got the blast and splat pack. So, we've got two of those. The long range and the second one. Yeah. Obviously, you can clip these onto his hands, but you can also take them off in case you don't want them there. So, you can show off the things that you can do with his hands, including the rocker symbol, metal to the face. Alright. He can point and laugh at you, obviously. He can throw up his pinky like a sir. He can also flip you the bird. Alright. And finally, well, he can give you a thumbs up, saying that you, built him correctly. Or, he can also Falcon Punch! So, if you remember that meme, good, I guess, I don't know. So I typically just leave the web slinging part, in, because, what the fuck? Because, yeah. That's why. So the ball joints, oh, yep. Oh, if there was blood spewing out of that in a stop motion, yeah, Venom would be tearing Spider-Man's arm out, and yeah. Yeah, so that's actually how the ball joints and how the arms are. They're a little too low than where they should be, but that's the problem with these. I mean, you could get away with it on an alien type of character like Venom, because, well, I mean, at least it worked on Venom. Venom's a big alien creature of some sort from who knows where. These shoulder pauldrons are actually not the same as the ones on Venom, which are just the head, the face. This head sculpt is weird a little bit. These are clipped, like they have lightsaber rod sort of things that you can clip onto sort of things. Here, I can remove this. So this is not a CCBS. Even though it looks like one, it looks like they took a CCBS, one of these, and just sort of modified it to do this, and so this clips into the thing. Works perfectly fine. Problem is, I'd rather use the CCBS one. It's like we need more colors like this. We need more of that CCBS armor add-on piece in many colors. Thankfully, you know, bootleg companies are able to do that, and you know what, the fans can also do that too, apparently, thanks to resin casting and resin printing and 3D printing and all sorts of fun stuff. But yeah, anyway, he's got this red piece right there on his back. But I don't know why that's there, to be honest, and I don't really care. There's some sort of, I mean, they try their best to hide gappage, but, I mean, there's still gappage. I feel like the head might be a little too high, maybe? Yeah, maybe not. It's just the arms are a little too low, and they are a little flat as well. You know, he's got the hinging for the elbows. I mean, it doesn't go all the way down, it just does like an angular thing. So the arms are a little thin, which is fine, I guess. Thing is, when you pose Spider-Man's arms, this goes up and then there's that, and then you have to constantly do that. Yeah, it's so fucking annoying. I don't want to do it. That's why I just leave him in whatever pose I leave him in on the fucking shelf. So yeah. The hands are actually designed rather well. It's just I wish these color locked pieces would be red instead of fucking gray and dark gray. Lego, stop color locking certain parts. It's annoying, it's stupid, it causes this to happen. Why? I mean, seriously. I mean, yeah, you were able to do it with, with Venom, you had to, has some gray and black parts. Whatever. This argument is stupid. But anyway, so the torso is built rather well. He does have a thick socket piece right there, and yes, there's some green as well. So swivel at the waist. You know, I do like the way the hands are built. I feel like that could be used for potential Bionicle mocks, in a way, if you're willing to. You know, based on this design. I just realized this toe ball joint that's seen on the Bow-Rock normally is that piece is still being used apparently in many colors, and that's used here perfectly fine. So legs, I mean, they're a little flat on the back, but it's because they've added enough parts. They have a parts budget, whatever. Then he's got a couple holes. It's like the color locking is such a pain in the fucking ass. least his feet, for the most part, are all red, except for, well, his ankle ball joints. Those are black, and so are the axles are black too, which is nice to have those two length axles in black. He's got some black on his feet, though, on the bottoms of his feet. Nice web printing for his lower legs. His calves are freaking thick. I mean, he's got, well, going like this, you see that, yeah, those are some thick calves. And it's fairly thin right here. It's probably the same on Miles Morales. I don't want the Miles Morales figure because it's basically just the same as this, but with some minor alterations, and smaller. The kneecaps are just these, well, these blue parts put together, and the upper legs are not as beefy as the lower legs if you look at them like this, because there's something missing back there, I feel. But posability, obviously you can move his head in any which way, and also you can move his arms and move this. Boom. Swivel. He can do a high kick. Wow. Oh, he can go all the way like that too, apparently. That is weird, and yeah, you can see he's tearing his spider sack. He can kick up like this. Well, you know, it has its limitations. I mean, if you take off this one piece, and that just leaves some stuff exposed, but you can make it go up a little higher at least, but just put them in whatever standing pose you want and leave the part there. But yeah, there's not well, they can go all the way back like that, which is a little excessive. It's like he's trying to kick whoever's behind him back. And the ratchet joints, I mean, they're a little weak. Yeah, it's a little weak. Going like this is not terrible. The knees, obviously you can go all the way like that. Well, that's pretty good. The ankles can go like that, and that, and like this, and like this. The feet are rather designed well. I just don't like the anti-studs being on the outward as opposed to the inward. There was a rude joke in there somewhere. Then, obviously you can hyperextend his knee, which would leave this to happen, but yeah. So, I mean, yeah, you can pose Spider-Man in all kinds of poses, but there are limitations given, you know, the way this thing was designed. So, let's see. I'm going to pose him in the way I have him posed on the shelf. I usually have him on the shelf posed in a certain way. That's why I sing the Spider-Man theme. Spider-Man, Spider-Man takes a dump in a coffee can. Fucking Christ, what the hell? Yeah, so that is Spider-Man. Obviously. There we go. Now, I'll have to fix that later. So yeah, he's going with both webs spewing. Yeah. But yeah, that's Spider-Man. I think he's a decent figure. I think he's a pretty good set overall. It's just there's some color coordination that is wrong here, like the gray parts should never be color locked. That pisses me off, Lego. Stop color locking certain parts. Otherwise, it just breaks the whole color scheme and just disrupts the flow of the fucking... Ah! That really pisses me off. I mean, seriously. Stop doing that. The neck could be thicker, I guess. I mean, if you want to put like a rubber tire in there... whatever. The print quality of the printing is pretty good. No complaints there. The posability, mostly good, I'd say. Yeah, I like Spidey. Spidey is pretty cool. Here's Spider-Man. Spider-Cock. Spider-Cock. Alright. Look out for a fight video between Spidey and Venom. Yeah. That'll be one hell of a video to film. I'm not gonna do it anytime soon because A, I don't fucking feel like it, and B, well, got other things to deal with, like reviewing sets, obviously, and other things too, relating to Lego and Bionicle stuff too. I was gonna review some Bionicle stuff today, but I just realized I didn't have much that I wanted to talk about today, except some vehicles, which I'll get to. And I'd like to apologize for the lack of content the past few days or so, or less. I don't know. You know, it's just been doing some stuff and whatnot, you know, rearranging things. Clearly, look at behind me. Yeah, so stay tuned for more videos. I am TheZOMBIEJ. I'll see you folks there. Have a good fucking day, and peace.